Welcome to Live, Love, Lake Oswego, the first real estate channel solely dedicated to all things Lake Oswego. My name's Will Fendon. For almost 20 years, I've been a top producing realtor in Lake Oswego. If you'd ever like to have an exploratory conversation about buying or selling real estate here, I'd love to talk to you. We'll flash my number on the screen right now, or you can find all my contact information in the description for this video down below. Now, in today's video, we're about to launch what's going to be a recurring segment that we are really excited about. But before I get into that, I just want to take a moment and say a heartfelt thank you to this entire community for the way it's embraced our channel, Live, Love, Lake Oswego. We are so touched. If you've been following along, you've noticed that we recently made videos with the City of Lake Oswego Parks and Recreation Department. We sat down with the ladies there who plan and manage all of the events that happen in the community year-round. We made another video with the City of Lake Oswego Public Library that was terrific. And we recently posted a brand new video about the Lake Oswego Festival of the Arts, kind of a recap on that event this year, which was also fascinating. We even posted a video about the #1 Italian restaurant in town, a local favorite called Nicoletta's Table. Now, if you watch that one, beware. You may find yourself feeling overwhelmed with the desire for chicken parm. But right now, let's get into our new recurring segment. We call it LO Heroes. Now, what we're doing is we're going to start spotlighting people in the community, some that are very well known, some that are not known at all, unsung heroes, if you will. But all of them are people who are contributing in huge ways to this community and making it such a wonderful place to live. Now, my wife Jane is on location to reveal our first LO hero. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Jane Fendon from Live, Love, Lake Oswego, and I'm here today with our very first LO hero. That's Liz Hartman. Liz is the CEO of the Chamber of Commerce here in Lake Oswego, and we're really excited to talk to you. In doing research to find our first LO hero, Liz's name came up numerous times from this community because she gives so much to Lake Oswego. So Liz, tell us a little bit about what you do at the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, Jane, you and I go way back, and I came to Lake Oswego in 1996, so I've had a chance to see all of the good things that go on in the city, and we have so many people who contribute to make it a success. It's been an honor to work at the Chamber of Commerce because I've really been able to dig down deep on how many people it takes to make a community like this successful. One of our big areas that we're working on right now is Leadership Lake Oswego,
Yes.
and this will be the 39th class. There are more than 800 people who've gone through the program, and they are people who are plugged into the community in so many ways. That's just one of our programs, and with that program, we've started a new program called Business Leadership Development, which starts in January. So we have Leadership Lake Oswego in September and Business Leadership Development in January. Mm-hmm. That is more for business people. Mm-hmm. We do so much for businesses around here, and we had a great opportunity through COVID. We got a grant. We partnered with the Westland Chamber of Commerce to do a business recovery center. Oh. That grant has just ended, but the Chamber will continue to work with businesses in Lake Oswego in the coming years. We now do a monthly business license welcome. So if someone is brand new at getting a business license, we get about 20 to 30 a month here. We
20 to 30
a month. Yes, and so this is individual businesses. These are storefronts, all kinds, different kinds. But we do a reception each month where we bring in somebody from the city and somebody from the chamber and local business people to welcome them, because we want businesses to be successful here.
Yeah.
We'll do whatever it is, and we are a welcoming community.
Yeah.
We really do pride ourselves on relationships.
You're absolutely right. I mean, we've been a member of the Chamber for years, and you hold weekly Friday meetings where people talk about their businesses and all. Yeah, tell us a little bit more. I know there's an upcoming podcast too.
We have just started a podcast, and we have a fabulous member who does podcast productions, formerly in radio, because that really brings a wonderful group together. But we thought we would beat out the school district on it, but the school district got started first on the podcast. So now we're now started our podcast this month, and we will be doing more. And this will be, again, focusing on tips for businesses, but also information about the area.
So Liz, if somebody wants to find out about that podcast, where do they go online to find that?
Well, they can go to our website, www.lakeoswegochamber.com.
I know it.
But if you go to wherever you get your podcasts from, go look for Business LO.
Okay, that's great. And would you say that the way you've been here 6 years now, amazing, and how would you say that's developed for business people in this community?
I think the Chamber has become more supportive of businesses. We're doing more things. The wine walk has grown.
So much fun.
We had 800 people. It was a sold-out event last year. We went to 38 businesses. We'll be at 40 this year. It's bringing a lot of people into the downtown area. But then we got a grant through Travel Oregon and started the Oregon Wine Walk. So the Oregon Wine Walk's over on Boones Ferry Road. That road, once it got finished, is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And it's walkable.
Yeah.
So for the very first wine walk, Oregon wines only, but for that very first wine walk, we had 400 people come through. We're very careful in how we add things because we know parking's an issue all over, and 400 worked. We're going to increase to 600 next year. That'll be on Mother's Day weekend. And
so there's two now.
Yes.
There's the wine downtown LO wine
in
walk.
October.
In October.
First Saturday of October.
Okay.
And then the Oregon Wine Walk on Boones Ferry Road will be the first Saturday in May.
Yeah, those are so much fun. I've attended. And can you share any other big events that the Chamber helps sponsor?
Well, the big events that the Chamber sponsors is the tree lighting. That one is huge. And we get more than 3,000 people coming in, but it's become a festival.
Yeah.
So it's down at Millennium Park Plaza. It runs from about 3 to 6 or 7 o'clock, and it culminates in the lighting of the tree. And
so we've gone every year.
Yes.
Because as soon as I knew about that, when our guys were young, we went down and they light up the trees in the big festival and the brass band.
And Santa.
And Santa.
Always have to have Santa
and food.
And food. and last year the lobster truck was here.
Yeah.
So you never know what's going to be down there. But we also had wine tastings last year. So it's kind of changing, and a lot of people would like to see it to be kind of a European market.
Interesting.
We're getting there, and I think the only thing we're missing right now are chestnuts roasting.
So there's a 40-year tradition here in Lake Oswego that the Chamber has supported, and it just makes this town beautiful. Can you share what that is with us?
You are talking about the Village Flower Basket program, and this city is beautiful no matter what, and I think there is a great value in aesthetics, and the city of Lake Oswego certainly shows that with everything they do around the city. But close to 40 years ago, Doug Oliphant brought flower baskets to the city of Lake Oswego, raised money through the businesses and the private citizens. And I know folks don't realize that this is a citizen-funded program. So we raise money, you can give money through the Lake Oswego Chamber Foundation, and these baskets hang from May through September, occasionally October if we have enough money, because the biggest cost is the watering. Yeah. So it's a wonderful program.
Because there's a truck that goes out every night that waters the baskets. It's amazing. So for somebody who lives here in Lake Oswego, or somebody who lives in Portland, or somebody that's coming from out of town, even out of state, how can you find more information about the Chamber?
Well, the old-fashioned way is to just call, and 503-636-3634. It's a 636 number, which means we are a long-time entity, but give a call to the Chamber. You can email us, info@lake-oswego.com. You can always go to the website, www.lakeoswegochamber.com, and we welcome individual members. So we have an individual membership for people who just want to get plugged into Lake Oswego quickly. You can volunteer, you can come to Friday morning networking, and you get the newsletter. And the newsletter comes out weekly. We have an amazing mailing list on that, but we know about all kinds of things that are going at all kinds of businesses through the newsletter. We also have a YouTube channel.
Love
On
it.
that channel, we feature the Friday morning networking hosts each week who do their segment, and it tells you all about their business. So if you go to Lake Oswego Chamber on YouTube, you'll be able to find those videos, and there's one for every Friday.
This chamber is truly amazing. It's another treasure in Lake Oswego, and Liz makes it that way. She does a beautiful job. So thank you, Liz, for letting us sit down with you and recognize you as our first LO hero. We really appreciate everything you do at the chamber. We're involved. We love it. And in order to recognize you and honor you, we have a lovely gift card from Nicoletta's Table. We actually did a whole video on Nicoletta's Table for you to enjoy a meal with.
Well, thank you so much. We are very thankful for Nicoletta's Table this year because they are the title sponsor for the tree lighting this
I
year.
love
So
it.
Nicoletta's Table, bravo.
They are the best.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Well,
you. This
thank
is
you.
very nice.
We really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we plan to do a lot more segments on Lake Oswego Heroes. We call it LO Heroes. And we'd love your input. If you know of anybody in the community that's well-known or unknown, but worthy of being recognized as an LO hero, please let us know. You can call or text us at the number on screen. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Live, Love, Lake Oswego, the first real estate channel solely dedicated to all things Lake Oswego. If you'd ever like to have an exploratory conversation about buying or selling real estate here, please feel free to call or text me directly at the number on screen. Or if you'd just like to see more content about this amazing place that we call home, please consider subscribing.